Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on whatever's in this box right here. Almost dropped it on the ground. This is the single spiker engineering hood strut for the Toyota Tacoma. It's pretty simple, just the one strut, 5 rivets, a little jig it'll stop your drill bit from going into the hood essentially. Then 2 brackets, there's a square and a triangle. Also a sticker, of course, and then your instructions. This right here is essentially everything you're going to need for the project. Some drill bits, some painter's tape, a drill of course, rivet gun, a marker of some type, and a punch. So before we start, I just wanted to go over why I went with the single driver's side strut from Running for Tacos. They make the kit now, or they sell the kit now, that only uses one driver's side strut. The reason for that is if you're running any accessories on the passenger side, you don't have to deal with trying to get around this to deal with that auxiliary battery or whatever accessory you have over there, as well as certain accessories that you have on the passenger side will make contact with the strut when it's closed. So this way, if you're just using one strut, you're kind of minimizing all that contact and all that having to go around the strut when you're trying to get to your batteries and such. Some construction going on around my house, but this should be a quick install. Let's just get into it really fast. Yeah, let's go. So when you buy this kit, the strut can allow you up to 6 to 8 inches, I think, more hood lift upwards. I'm gonna keep it at wherever this is right here, just because I don't know if you can tell I'm kind of short. So if I have to close it from up here, I can barely reach that as it is. So I'm just gonna keep it there. That's about where it's gonna be when it's open. So first things first, I'm gonna go through and take off this, push forward. Okay, after you take off this black little cover thing, you can go through, make sure that it should be about right here. Make sure that whatever you're doing, nothing is getting in the way of that motion. And it looks pretty good to me. It should only go to about like right there. You should go through, wipe down the area really quick. You're just gonna take some tape, cool amount of tape, and then put that over this back little dip right here. And from there, just gonna mark the middle of that little dip, a little indentation right there. Just eyeball it. You should be able to get pretty center with it. The square looking one's the one that goes on the fender. The triangle one's the one that goes up here. I'm just gonna put that center hole right on top of that mark you just made. And you mark the 2 holes, the 2 dots, and you're just gonna get your punch and then punch those 2 dots and then drill it out. So this is a 3/16 bit. This is a little jig that keeps your drill from going into your hood or past where it should be going. Cool. Then you can just peel that off. So I forgot to mention this earlier, but if you're using a 3/16 drill bit, the hole's going to be a little bit small for these rivets. You're just going to have to push it in and out, side to side a little bit, just enlarge the holes until you can put that rivet inside, and then you should be straight from there. I also forgot to mention this earlier, but you're going to need some primer or some kind of touch-up paint. You should go through and hit those holes with touch-up paint just so you can cover up some bare metal. Alright, after you hit this with paint, you're gonna let it dry for about 30 minutes and then grab the bracket and rivet it in. And then we should be able to throw the strut in and then get this top one mounted on as well. Yo, so while you're waiting, you want to prime your strut. So just put it on something soft, then try not to break it first of all, just push down. Because I guess they're pretty sticky. Just do it a couple times just to prime it up. Because the first time when I did that, before it was on camera, I wasn't even able to push it down. Now I can. So there you go, do that. So it's been about 30 minutes. Just gonna go ahead and take this square bracket, throw that back on top, and then slide your rivets in. Try not to lose them inside your truck. Okay, so you have your rivets in. You're just gonna go through and hit them with the rivet gun. No! Oh, well, try not to lose your rivets after you break them off. I'm just gonna take your strut, pop it in. Should just lock in. Doesn't look like it's making any contact with my breather. Thank God. I would have been kind of mad. Just gonna go through, wipe this whole top part off. Should be using like an alcohol swab, really. But just gonna take the triangle bracket, connect it onto the other side of the strut, bring it up until it makes contact. So it's about right there by my calculations. This is just lock it to that little groove. So what you're gonna do now is get to the section, tape it off. And you're gonna mark those holes. So you're gonna go through, find the dots that you made, and then make a punch, then drill it out. And just like before, just gonna rip off this tape. And then you're gonna just paint it in and then wait 30 minutes. So while you're waiting for that to dry, you should be able to just pop this back in, get everything lined up, everything's just pushed back in. You can throw this one clip back in here, and this should just move up and down pretty solidly, I hope. It's kind of rubbing on this just a little bit, but I think that's because of my wires. It's been about 30 minutes, so you should be able to just take your rivets and throw them in. Don't lose the other rivet. There's one. Ow, there goes my ear. There you go. Okay, so this is going to be one of those hopefully it works moments. And that's there. Works. Sick. Cool. It works. So that was the install of this Striker single hood strut. Hope you guys found this informative. Hope it helped you guys out. Shout out to all my short people that need this. If you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys have any questions about this product, I'll leave it down in the description. But hit up that comment section, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace.